Hi, everyone. Good morning from Alice Springs, Central Australia. This is episode 1231. It's Blind Magic in Alice Springs. And yes, I am your presenter and host, Murray Stewart. I have made a personal decision this morning. I have. After the terrible news of yet another drowning just off Australia's beaches, of a wonderful 17-year-old girl who had her whole life ahead of her. I have made a personal decision that I will never, ever again go diving into a shark's playground. No, I won't. I will not be diving into a shark's playground. From the shoreline for 100, 200 metres out, it's an uncontrolled environment. And anyone who tells me that they can have the X-ray vision to tell us what's underneath that water, then I guess we've come across a liar, because we simply can't. What's going on underneath that water is unbelievable. Sharks that are hunting and preying on all sorts of animals, including us. Yes, we are definitely on their menu. If you're walking along a park and you come across a group of dogs snarling and fighting together, would you put yourself in the middle of those dogs? No, you wouldn't. And the difference is there, you can see those dogs, so in some way you can control their behaviour if you were so silly as to do that. But underneath the ocean waters is a completely uncontrolled environment. But what we do know is that lurking there are sharks. And they are looking for something to eat or to play with. Yeah, they are absolutely vicious and dangerous creatures. So I think the best way to enjoy a beach is on the sandy surface of a beach. Yeah, you can go for walks, you can smell the ocean, you can hear the ocean, and you can look at it from afar. But to jump into a shark's playground is absolutely fraught with incredible danger. And I believe there needs to be a real change to what we are doing on our Australian beaches. There should be signage to this effect. It should simply indicate that you are jumping. If you do decide to enter the water, you are jumping into an uncontrolled environment where sharks may very well be lurking, and you are doing it at extreme risk. I absolutely do believe that we need to step up the education. There is more and more attacks now that are resulting in fatal consequences. And so sadly, we are saying farewell to so many of our beautiful Australians who are falling victim to these vicious creatures who are simply going about what they do. Going about what they do. It's their playground. It's their hunting ground. It's therefore their killing ground. So let's stay out of it. What do you reckon, eh? That's what I've decided to do. I'm staying out of it. I love the ocean. I do. But I'm not going to be as foolhardy to jump into that uncontrolled environment and possibly ending up yet another fatal victim. No, I won't. I've decided not to do that. And you know something? It's not going to diminish my life at all that I've made that decision. No, I will still enjoy the beach in other ways. And don't you just love the sound of the ocean and the smell of the ocean? Yeah, it can provide us with plenty of joy. without putting ourselves at very, very high risk. God bless the grieving family of that young woman. Yeah, God bless you. And I hope that your tragedy can be what can bring about a legacy of better education on our beaches. And so perhaps, I think Charlize was her name. Pardon me if I've got her name wrong. She died off Bribie Island yesterday, yet another victim of a shark attack. But let's make sure that she has not died in vain. Let's create a legacy of education in the wake of this horrible tragedy. Yeah, why not create this educational legacy that will save other families from going through what this beautiful family are going through today. They will never forget this beautiful young woman. They will never forget her. And one of the greatest ways to ensure that they remember her with great fondness is to ensure that there is signage that tells the truth about what we are doing when we enter these very dangerous waters, and what a legacy it will be in Charlize's name. Absolutely. All right, everyone, that's my take on what has happened over this past 48 hours. And yes, let's still enjoy the beach, but from the safety of the beach. Thanks, everyone. This has been episode 1,200, and help me out. So, Hayley?
31.
1,231, a Blind Magic Communications production.